Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have wanted to film this video for months now, maybe even years, and I'm so happy that it's finally happening. So for anyone that does their own manicure at home, obviously we need all the tools to do it. And if you're like me, you're in the business of saving money and not overspending on things that you can find for a better deal. And one of my favorite places to pick up manicure and pedicure tools and products is the Dollar Tree. I feel like it's one of those stores that just completely slips your mind, but it really should be on your radar. They have so many amazing products there, many of which I buy regularly and save a ton of cash. So today I'm going to share 30 of them with you. And then at the end, I think I'm going to try and tally up how much all of this would cost, obviously like $30, and compare it to how much all of this would cost at, say, a Target or a Walmart, and then do a side by side so you can see just how much money you would be saving. All right, without further ado, let's jump into it. Okay, number one on my list is probably the number one thing that I purchase over and over and over at the Dollar Tree, and that is cotton balls. I use cotton balls all the time for my manicures. I always need them to remove polish. I always need them to remove my gel. They are for sure something I like to have on hand at all times, and most places will charge you anywhere between like $2 and $5 for a bag of cotton balls, but at the Dollar Tree, you get a nice size bag for one. Okay, staying in this kind of cotton realm, I have Q-tips. I use them to clean up my nail beds, clean under my nails. They're always coming in handy, and the Dollar Tree is my favorite place to pick them up. Next up is nail polish. So I would say the Dollar Tree almost exclusively carries LA Colors. They have dozens of shades, at least at the location closest to me. And I have to say, I have done a few LA Color manicures in the past, and I really do enjoy their polishes. A time where I think Dollar Tree polish would come in handy is when you're looking to try out a trend. So if you're looking to paint your nails a color that you've never worn before, that you obviously don't own, and you're not sure if you're gonna like it, I would recommend hitting up the Dollar Tree first to see if they have it in stock. They have all kinds of neons, all kinds of glitters, all kinds of shimmers. Every color you could possibly imagine is pretty much there. Next up is nail art polishes. Now these are completely different than regular nail polishes. These tend to have long, skinny, narrow brushes that are used to make designs on your nails. You could end up paying a good amount of money for these kinds of polishes, but if you want to have a couple on hand, definitely grab them here. Okay, next up we have nail clippers. Obviously we all need a pair of these. They have some cute clippers for your toenails as well. I think the quality is totally fine. All you need is a clean blade to trim your nails, so I wouldn't go crazy investing in like the highest end nail clippers. A brand new pair of Dollar Tree clippers should do just fine. I combine these into one category because there are so many options, and that is foot files. So on my recent trip, I noticed a 3-part foot file that had a brush, a file, and a pumice on it. They also have plain metal files. These tools really come in handy when you want to spruce up your feet, and as long as you keep them clean, they are perfectly great quality. It's good to have a little brush to clean your toes. Obviously, the heel foot file is key, and I love the pumice portion for the shower. Okay, next up, number 7. This is a Pumice Stone. So I love to keep a little pumice block in my shower. There are dozens of stones and blocks out there, but I saw these and I think they're great for the heels. They have a nice little gripper around the edge, and I would recommend just leaving this in your shower, preferably in a dry place, and use it every time you take a shower. So just quickly run it over your heels and the sides of your feet, and it's a surefire way to make sure that your feet stay in mint condition 24/7. Next up is a nail polish bottle holder. Now, I personally don't use one of these, but I know a lot of people love them. It's something that you can slide onto your fingers and put your bottle of nail polish in while you're painting to prevent yourself from knocking the bottle over. Now, personally, I feel like I would move my hand and then I would spill the nail polish, or I would smudge my nails when I'm taking the bottle off to put it on the other hand, but that's just me. I know a lot of people really do love this handy little tool. Next up, we have emery boards, also known as nail files. I am very particular about the nail files that I like to use on my nails during my manicures, and I'm not sure that the Dollar Tree files would be of the best quality in my personal opinion, but there's no such thing as having too many files. I leave files in my purse, in my desk, in my car, at my office. I leave them everywhere. I leave one in my wallet, and the Dollar Tree is the best place to pick up files of all different sizes. They have large ones, they have small ones, they have pocket-sized ones, and it's just great to have these on hand because one of these days you're gonna have an awful little snag or break on your nail, and the only thing you're gonna wanna do in the world is file it down. Has anyone been in one of those scenarios? You're out and about somewhere and you break a nail and it's snagging on your sweater, on your purse, on your coat, on everything you touch, and you're just scared it's gonna rip even more and you would kill to have a file? Well, now you can. again. I've actually picked up a few of these in the past and they last forever. Okay, next up I have fake nails. There are a ton of glue-on nails available at the Dollar Tree, all different colors, patterns, sizes, so many varieties. Most of them I noticed do not come with nail glue. However, the Dollar Tree I believe sells nail glue. I couldn't find it on my last trip, but that's something you may have at home to begin with. But if you want fun nails for a night out or a special event, this is a great place to pick them up without spending too much money. Let me know if you would like me to pick up some of their fake nails and film a video trying them. I'm not a huge fan of fake nails, but I would be open to doing that. Next up, we have a full mani kit. I came across this and I thought it was just a great thing for someone who doesn't have any nail tools. This is the perfect place to start. They have all the basic tools and equipment you need to do your own nails at home. Right alongside that is a full pedicure kit. Now I'm going to combine a couple other items I saw here related to the pedicure because there were so many. So there was this comprehensive pedicure kit and other pedicure essentials that would work perfectly fine when doing your own pedicures at home. All right, number 13. These are so genius and I was so excited to see them for sale at the Dollar Tree. They are gel removal caps. If you watch my channel, you know that I love the removal clips, but if you don't have those and you're looking for something a little less expensive, these caps are brilliant. You just soak a cotton ball in acetone, pop it into the cap, put your nail in there and let it soak for a bit and it'll fully remove your gel manicure. It should also remove your dip manicure and your acrylic manicures. Now I haven't actually tried these, but I feel like they are very comparable to the clips and a step up from the foil. So if you're kind of in the middle there, check these out. Next, there's a gel polish remover. It's labeled as a gel polish remover. This is great after you take those caps off and you need to scrape off the softened gel. These tools can be really pricey, so the fact that this one is here for $1 kind of blew my mind. I also love to use this as a cuticle pusher and a cleanup tool. It's great to use while you're painting. It's great to use when you're prepping your nails. It'll get all the dirt out from underneath. It's really a multifunctional tool. You could probably use it to scoop acrylic powder or dip powder if you do that at home, but probably one of the more surprising finds at the Dollar Tree. All right, number 15, we have a cuticle clipper. Now I love my cuticle clipper when I need it. I wouldn't tell anyone to clip their cuticles regularly, but every once in a while you need to just nip a hangnail or something, and if you don't have a clipper, this is the place you should probably grab one. Number 16, this is another purchase that I make at the Dollar Tree all the time, and it is nail polish remover. So I grab my 100% acetone here, and every once in a while I'll grab a bottle of non-acetone remover as well. If you're going to be doing your own gel nails at home, it's really important to have that 100% acetone. I think it's important to have the acetone regardless because it really is the best for removing glitter or dark polishes, but the non-acetone is great and much more gentle for lighter colors or any other regular manicure. 17, I saw a few packs of nail stickers. Now the specific pack that I saw, they looked a little large and they reminded me of those stick-on earrings that we all used to wear as kids, but I know I've seen other stickers there in the past as well. So if you're someone who likes that kind of nail art and isn't great at freehanding and just wants to pop some fun stickers on their manicures, check out the Dollar Tree for some serious steals. Next, we have something that is great at preserving your manicure, and that is dish gloves. So if you tend to wash a lot of dishes, even if you don't wash a lot of dishes, any dish that you wash, you should be wearing dish gloves. It is the surefire way to keep your nails from lifting, breaking, cracking, peeling, chipping. I always have one pair by the sink and one pair under the sink as backup, just in case one punctures a hole or gets destroyed or ruined or whatever. I always want to make sure I have gloves on hand, and the Dollar Tree is a great place to get these. Next up, number 19, is alcohol. Now I use alcohol to remove the sticky layer of my gel after it cures under the UV lamp. They do sell a gel nail cleanse at Sally Beauty and a ton of other retailers, which is designed to remove that layer, but alcohol works just as well, if not better in my opinion, and I found that one bottle will last me a really long time, at least a year, probably 2, maybe even 3, but you cannot beat the dollar price tag. All right, next up, number 20. If you are someone who likes to soak off their gel manicures, a method that I do like to use every once in a while, you basically pour a little acetone into a bowl and soak your nails in it until they soften and are easy to remove. So you skip the whole clips, caps, foils portion. The Dollar Tree has a ton of glass and ceramic bowls that are great for this. You don't really want to use the bowls in your kitchen that you use to eat food. I mean, after you wash them or they go through the dishwasher, I'm sure they're fine, but the thought of just like mixing the two grosses me out. So I love the idea of picking up a fancy little bowl just for this purpose that you can keep with your manicure kit. All right, next up, 21, these really cute jars. These are excellent for storing your cotton balls, for storing your nail tools, for storing your nail files. I love glass jars. I feel like they make a space look so clean and polished, and it's so much nicer than just shoving everything into a drawer or on the countertop or in your bathroom cabinet. It's a great way to stay organized, and it'll only cost you $1. Okay, number 22. So this one is something something that might not be on your radar. When I do my nails, I have a little desk lamp that I like to turn on so that I can really see what I'm doing. And they have these little tiny push lamps, which I think would be perfect for a little manicure station. So you can pop it on the wall next to where you do your nails or on your desk or wherever really, just to give you a little extra concentrated light. This is one of those things that will totally change your life that you may have never even thought of. 23, back to the gloves. Just like I always wear gloves when I'm doing dishes, whenever I'm doing any kind of work outdoors, or I'm breaking down boxes, or I'm cleaning my car, or I'm gardening, whatever it may be, I like to wear some kind of a work glove. And the Dollar Tree has a ton of these as well. Again, this is not something that you need to invest a lot of money in. You just want to have something that works, and these are perfect for around the house tasks. Number 24, one of my favorites, hand cream. I actually love this udder cream. I used to use it all the time, but they also have a lot of Bath and Body Works-esque lotions, and those are not always the best for our skin. They usually contain fragrance and ingredients that may not be super healthy. So I'd be careful what you do pick up, but there are plenty of tried and true options there that you can grab. And again, hand creams are great to keep in your purse, in your car, on your desk, in your kitchen, in your bathroom, everywhere and anywhere. Okay, next up, in the candle area, you'll find a ton of little like votive jars, which are meant to pop candles in, but these glass jars are excellent to use when you're doing a little cleanup. So I always like to pour a little bit of acetone into a small ramekin or something and dip my cleanup brush into it when I'm trying to clean up a manicure, and these bowls would be perfect for that purpose. So again, only $1. They're great for cleanup, but they're also great for acrylic powder or maybe dip. They would come in handy 1,000,001 ways. All right, are you sick of hearing about gloves yet? Again, gloves, gloves, gloves. As I was walking through the store, I noticed they had a whole display of outdoor gloves. Now in the winter time, it's freezing and we want to keep those hands and nails dry, because if they get cold and brittle, they're really likely to break. So one of my favorite things to do is as soon as I get in the car, I have a cuticle oil that I'll apply to all my fingers, and then I pop a pair of gloves on and I wear them while I'm driving. But it's always great to have a pair of gloves on hand. You don't need fancy gloves, you just need something to protect those fingernails. All right, next up, I actually have one of these and I love it. It's a small pump that you can put your nail polish remover in. You can also get this for your toner or any other products as well, but I like to use it for my remover. I'll fill one of these up and then lightly press a cotton ball on the top and it saturates, and then it's ready to use. It's a little bit easier than dealing with the cap and flipping the bottle, and there's less opportunity for mess. This is also great for travel if you want to make a little mani kit to take on the go. Next we have Pedicure Flops. It's basically a pair of foam flip-flops that you can wear when you're getting a pedicure. Now I would say most salons do provide this, but if you want to leave this in your car and bring it with you, if you don't want to wear your regular flip-flops when you're doing a pedicure or afterwards, throw these on so you can still walk around your house and go about your business. I just wanted to include it because I'd never seen it before, and it also comes with little separators. For $1, you can't beat it. All right, last but not least are these little foam wedges. While most people use these for skincare or makeup application, I like to use them for nail art. These are great if you're trying to create a gradient look on your nails or any kind of sponge design. They really come in handy, and this is not something that you want to spend a ton of money on. All right, I think that was it. I think that was 30. It might have been 29. It might have been 32. I don't know exactly. But right now I'm going to show you how much all of these items would cost at other stores. I searched both Walmart and Target.com and did my best to find items that were identical or as close to identical as possible. And many of them were exactly the same. So if something came in a multi-pack, I divided the total amount to get the price for that single item. Some things were significantly more expensive and some were just an extra $1 or $2, but it's crazy how much that additional amount adds up. At the end, buying all 30 of these items at Target would cost you $135 and $95 at Walmart. That is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful, and I hope you took a couple tips from it. Hopefully there are a few things on your radar at the Dollar Tree that may not have been there before. Such a great bang for your buck, especially compared to those other stores. Like, no brainer. If there are any other manicure, pedicure, nail care related tools or products that you like to buy at the Dollar Tree, please leave them in the comments for me and anyone else who's watching this video so we can also be in the know. There's definitely ones that I forgot. I'll probably make a part 2 at some point, but these were all of the ones that immediately came to mind and a lot of the things that I buy myself regularly. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!